going to do a flamingo. So you're going to start by going, our paper is vertical, long and tall. And if this is the middle of our page, we're going to go a little up and over from the middle and do a circle that's going to be bigger than your pencil eraser, okay? And then a smaller circle in between, and then color in the bigger. This is going to be our flamingo eye. Then right below it, we're going to do like an upside down V. And it's going to curve a little. It comes to a point, but it curves out on each side. Then we're going to do the beak. Now, flamingos have a beak that kind of is shaped like an L. It curves. So I'm going to go down, curve like this. And then this other side is going to come in and curve like that. And then a line comes from the point to split it in half and curves along it as well. And then we're going to do kind of like a diagonal line right here and color in the bottom of the beak black because the bottom of theirs is black. Now we're going to come to this far side and we're going to curve up and over for the head. This line's going to come like this. Leave a little space here. Now this is going to be what we call an S line. It's going to curve out and then in. Now, instead of starting right at the end here, we're going to start just a little bit in, and we're going to mirror this line. So exactly what we did with the one line, we're going to do with that line for his or her long neck. Then we're going to do a big rainbow line or upside down U line, and it's going to come out to a little tail and do a little zigzag, 3 little zigzags to be the tail. And then the bottom comes down and meets it. Then we're going to add a wing, and it's going to start kind of near this part of the body, and it's going to curve down until it hits the bottom. And then we're going to do what look like almost fingers or like U shape for the top of the wing until you connect it. All right, now we're going to do the leg. If you have it up higher, you can do longer leg. But if you don't, no biggie. We're actually going to do our leg starting really in the middle of the body, and I'm going to have it just go right off the page. So I'm not even going to see the foot because they've got such long legs. And I'm going to do 2 lines for each leg. So that's one leg. And then we're going to do a backwards 4. The next leg is going to go like this, out, and then cross it. But we're going to stop and imagine it coming behind because it's going to cross behind the other leg. And then the other line will be mirroring it to make it look like his little foot is bent. Okay, and then this foot we will see, and it's just like a little triangle with a little toe. Okay, now if you want, you can add these little kind of marks. They have little ridges on their legs, almost like Big Bird's legs on Sesame Street. So a little bit of texture. All right, now the background right around here, we're going to do a curve like there's water. Then we're going to do almost like a cloud line, like there's trees. And again, it's going to tuck behind the bird, so we won't see the line passing through the beak because it's behind the beak. All right, now this is sky, but we're going to add some leaves in. Just peeking in from the edge, almost like a V line. And then this line, this plant is called the Monstera plant. And it's just like, almost like hands. Like fingers. And it's gonna curve, curve, curve. It almost looks like bananas. maybe we'll do another one of these V's, and then another one of these monsteras, which again is like little fingers curving. And then curving the other way. We'll do a little line going down the middle of this leaf, a line going down the middle of this leaf, and we'll add one more. Okay, so once you get this all done in pencil, you can outline it in marker, and then we're going to color. You can use your quick sticks, but I want to use crayons for the detail work. So I'm going to do a light pink for the leg. You could also use markers. You get to pick how you want to color this. And then I'm going to do this kind of darker pink on some of this body. So right here, it's going to have some kind of darker feathers. I'm going to do on each side of the neck to make it look like a shadow, this red violet color. And then I'm going to go back with the light pink. And now I'm going to add just some details for my kind of under background, and then I'll go back with the quick sticks. So I'm going to do again these little marks just like the shark last week for water, and then I'll take the quick stick and go over it. And then for this is going to try and kind of look like bushes, so I'm just going to do a bunch of kind of tree-like, bush-like little marks. And then I'm going to layer dark green at the bottom, fading to light green at the top. These I'm going to color in with dark and light, alternating, and then I might do like a light blue crayon for the sky. I'll come back once it's all colored so you can see. All right, now I'm going to do kind of alternate. So I'm going to do one of these light, one of them dark. All right, so now I've colored in everything but the sky. I'm going to go back with this bright, bright pink and add in some over my crayon so it gets really bright in the middle. This is not you don't have to do this. And maybe you just use this to begin with. You could do that. All right, so this is what it looks like once it's all colored. The only white I have left is the white of the beak. And I might even add just the lightest bit of pink to it because it sometimes has a little pink on it. And then you're done.